Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today we have got really exciting news out of Australia, and I'm going to talk to you about Italy as well as some other really important updates. And along with that, I would like to know what is going on with a few things, and I'm wondering if you're wondering the same thing. So first of all, I would like to welcome all of our Let's Go family members. It is so great to be here with you, and thank you for coming. Also, I'd like to welcome anyone who is brand new and just found us. We hope you'll decide to stay. If there is any of you, and I know that there's a lot who have not subscribed yet, will you please consider subscribing to our channel? We have an amazing Let's Go family, and if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss out, because you never know what is right around the corner. And so, first of all, the really exciting news that we have got out of Australia is they have announced that this week they expect the huge announcement to come that cruising can resume in Australia April 17th. And so this is huge news. We'd like to give a big shout out to our friends, the Down Under Cruisers. They've got a great channel, and they are right there in Australia, and so you might want to take a look at that. They are amazing people. But anyway, I just thought that it is so wonderful that after this long 2 years, they are finally going to be able to start having cruises in Australia again. And that's really good news for all of us that have Australia on our bucket list. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is I've been doing a little bit of prep for our trip that's coming up May 28th to the Mediterranean. And with doing this, I just wanted to let anyone know that is planning to fly into Rome, Italy, to depart on a cruise or go for fun. They have just March 1st, they changed their guidelines a little bit. So if you want to fly into Rome, if you are vaccinated and can show your vaccination within the last 9 months, or you have a booster, then you don't have to show a negative test to get into their country, and you don't have to quarantine. The only other thing that you have to do is they have this EU locator form that Italy and Slovenia and 2 other countries, I don't remember, but they're not ones you would fly into for a cruise. They are requiring anyone that comes to fill out. And right on the form, I've looked through it all, it says, it asks how you are coming, and 2 of the options are by aircraft and by cruise ship. And so I know we're going to have to fill this out to go on an airplane there, but I am kind of keeping in my eye on what the protocols are to if you're coming on a cruise ship, because we do have ports in Italy. And so that brings me to my next question. I cannot figure out what's going on, why we have not heard more from the cruise lines with what is going to be required for their sailings in Europe this year, the UK or Europe. And so I want to say that I have looked at all of the cruise lines websites. I just did it again last night, and right now it's early in the morning on Monday, March 14th. And I have checked, and the only one that I can find that says anything about their European cruise protocols is Norwegian. And they have just slipped in. They just say that the local authorities are going to require passengers to wear their masks on the ship indoors, except for when they're eating or drinking, and outdoors when social distancing is not possible. And so that is the only thing that I have heard. The only other thing I have heard is some of our Let's Go family members who are on a transatlantic that was departing on March 12th, which was just Saturday. They said that you had to have a booster. And so I would love to hear from any of you who are, if you have gotten any emails. We have not gotten an email regarding our upcoming cruise with any more protocols than that. And the other thing I wanted to ask is all of you Let's Go family members, if we have got anybody who is on, I know that the Sky Princess and the Regal Princess are on their way right now. They are doing transatlantic with passengers. So if any of you happen to arrive and see a video, or we cross your minds at all, would you just go ahead and pop in the comments or send me an email what you are seeing, because I think you all are really going to have to be our eyes and ears, because we're not hearing anything else from the cruise lines. I keep checking and so far nothing. And when they finally do say something, I will let you all know right away. But I would love it if our Let's Go family members can let us know what they're hearing is going to be required as they dock and everything else. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about here is I've just got a few updates from some of our Let's Go family members who are on cruise ships right now. So we've got Brucey the Cuz, and he and his wife are just starting to end their 2-week cruise. And well, I don't know if it ended yesterday. Anyway, when they were in Bonaire, they pointed out that the officials there are checking both your government-issued ID and your vaccine card as you leave the port area. As you disembark to go into their port area. And so be aware of that. I would say always take a government-issued ID with you, and these days the vaccine card goes with that, or if you're from another country, of course, or whatever you've got as your proof of vaccination, take that with you, because it seems like that might come up just at any time. So be sure to do that. We've got Lacey in our discussions about where to stay in Fort Lauderdale. She said don't stay at the Econo Lodge. She said it's run down, it's dirty, and you don't feel safe there. And so I wanted to put that out there. One of our new Let's Go family members posted the other day, and she said, where would you recommend that we stay in Fort Lauderdale? You know, the next time we go, I think I don't know where we're going to stay. I don't know if we're going to stay at a Hyatt or a Marriott. I just wasn't really crazy about the place that we stayed. I can't remember right off, but it's in our video for arriving there in Fort Lauderdale. I hear some people love the Embassy Suites. Some people think it's not so great. And so I know that it's really very subjective. But if any of you have any input on a place that you have stayed and absolutely loved it, would you please put that in the comments below as well? Then I also wanted to let you know, and this is really big. This is big. I should have put this closer to the top of the news. But Karen, our Let's Go family member, as we've been having the discussion about what you get when you book a cruise while you are on the ship, she says that on Norwegian, when you book a cruise while you're on the ship, they will match however much you put down on the cruise. So if you put $100 deposit down on it, they'll match and give you $100 towards it. Same with like $250, $500. She mentioned $250, $500, $750, and even $1,000 they will match. And so that's amazing. And so I don't know if it cuts off at $1,000. I was trying to find it on their website, couldn't find it right off. And so if any of you have experience with that, like, if it was me and they matched the whole thing, I would just like pay for half the cruise and let them pay for the other half. But thank you, Karen. I really appreciate that update. And if anyone else has done that lately, we would love to hear from you. Then we also have Jeffrey, and he has been on the Caribbean Princess this week. And yesterday, Sunday, he disembarked the ship. But I really appreciate it. He is going to give us an update and let us know some things. So if you've got a question about recent things on the Caribbean Princess, please put those in the comments below, and we will I'll let you know what he says, or maybe he'll reply. But we also, he was just in St. Kitts, and I thought it was so interesting. He said that they have signs up everywhere that masks are required, but only about 10% of people are wearing masks. So he in his comment mentioned, you know, maybe it's not in effect anymore, or maybe it's just really not enforced. And so I just wanted to say that I think it's appropriate that when we visit somewhere in another country that we follow what they ask. I get it that there's a whole big thing going on about masks. Some people think they work. Some people think they don't work. Some people think you should never be able to take it off. Some people think you should never have to put it on. But I just I'm throwing it out there, and I would like to hear from you in the comments. Don't tell me anything political, okay, because this is just a happy place. But I wonder why people aren't wearing their masks when they're asked to in a location. So I would just love to hear from you, kind of what you do and what you think. And so I really look forward to hearing from all of you. I am really anxious to hear what is going on in Europe. I know that we've got many of you who are going to fly out to be able to meet the Regal Princess or the Sky Princess to go on your cruise once they complete that transatlantic, and you're wondering what to do. I am just starting to look up what all of the protocols for all the different countries we're going to be visiting, just to give me an idea of what's going on. And so as I gather that information, I will share it with all of you. But that's really where we stand today. And the same with Alaska. Bless you all. You keep asking me about testing protocols and when to be tested and all of this kind of stuff. And the only information we have is what Canada has put forth. And so we're also anxious to hear about Alaska. So I will be talking to, oh, you know what? Sorry. If any of you appreciate these updates that I do, would you please give this video a thumbs up and consider hitting the subscribe button. If you've already hit the subscribe button, don't hit it again because it unsubscribes you. So that's sad. But anyway, I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.